Hello YouTubers, this is the noobifier. On Friday the 4th of June, there was an hour-long Star Citizen live with PEDRO, CAMACHO. Here's what you need to know about today's show. PEDRO is a Portuguese composer who's known for classical style with complex meaning. There are numerous credits for video game scores, and of course, we are focused on him today because of Star Citizen. For today's show, Jared and PEDRO hung out for an hour. Jared said that there were 1.1 million new accounts created since the last time that PEDRO was on the show. PEDRO expressed his gratitude for the constant adoration from the community, and he's quite humble about his additions. The music is as important to define the feeling of a scene as much as the visuals, and us the backers know firsthand because when we're approaching places like New Babbage, both the view and the sound comes together. Chris and PEDRO go all the way back to 2012. PEDRO is on record as being a massive Star Citizen fan, which obviously is great news for us the backers. He played Wing Commander and remembers reading about the Kickstarter, which caused him to email Chris Roberts with a simple pitch. The pitch included links to his most recent projects. That pitch was successful. Chris hired PEDRO to do the main score and also the original commercial for the 300 series. Passion is evident throughout the various custom themed scores. Other pieces early on were for Arena Commander. PEDRO said that he always loved sci-fi and he takes influence from The Last Starfighter, Star Wars, Superman, and others. He said that his father being a gamer was influential, and when PEDRO started the theme for the racing module, parts of it were heavily guided by his memories gaming together before he passed away. Our corp theme is metric and precise because the city itself is mathematical and precise. PEDRO feels that due to the scope and scale of Star Citizen, each piece needs to be thoughtfully created, special for the purpose. He spoke a bit about how the audio director works with the composer to define what they want to include, light or heavy, relaxing or threatening. PEDRO combines what he calls ingredients and then combines them a little bit like what a chef might do to prepare a meal. It's a creative and evolutionary process. Trumpets create size and tension, but he said that he's always aware not to use them too much. The backer might be taken out of the game and pushed more into Star Wars. Some sounds and styles are already defined into other games or film, so it's important to be aware and avoid them if possible. Audio is usually done after art and construction, but he did confirm that no music has been finished for Pyro. PEDRO said that by seeing what the developers create, that often ideas and a simple direction occurs automatically. PEDRO uses Cubase and a very beefy spec set of PCs, multiple terabytes of sampled orchestra percussions and sounds. The Pupil to Planet demo was put together on a very short time frame, 1 week before it was demoed live. PEDRO is a member of a local heavy metal band. He closed out by saying that the easiest track to compose was the audio for our corp, and the most difficult song to date was the Consolidated Mustang commercial. He's most proud of that score for our corp because of the feeling that it represents. The show was a great behind the scenes with insight into a super interesting person. That's it. Please look out for the meta announcement video that was published yesterday. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.